Hey guys, so this is going to be our Google Drive training. We're going to go over what apps you need to have on your phone and how you can create a Google Drive account, and also how to create a form and a spreadsheet on your Google Drive. So first, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and download on your smartphone and on your tablet if you have one. Go ahead and download Google Drive app, the Google Docs app, and the Google Sheets app. We'll be using all of those in our business. You will see as you go along which ones will work better than for certain things than others. But tonight I'm going to create a screen share video for you. And I apologize because it is super boring. But it's really the only way I could show you exactly what it is and how you can create it yourself. I can create it for you and give you the template, but that's not going to help you when you need to create a new one for something else. So this way, you will be creating your own, and you'll know how to do it next time. So you'll also need a Gmail account, and then you'll just kind of follow along with the screen share. If you want to do like half the video and then half, like open a new window and try to follow along as you go, then that'll probably be the best way to do it. So here we go. I hope you guys enjoy. So here we go, and then you just have to log in. If you don't have one created, then all of this stuff will be blank, and all you'll see are these things over here to the left. This is the actual Google Drive account, so this is what stores your files, but you're able to create documents within it. So we can do folders, just a plain like a Word document. This one, presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, drawing. So I have kind of a few things in folders here, and what I want to do is create a spreadsheet, and we're going to create your spreadsheet for your contact list. Okay, so here we have our headers, and you can always go in, and if you wanted to add like, if you just wanted to do first name here and you wanted to add like we'll say an email. Yeah, I don't have email. So I'm on a Mac and I'm control clicking this. It's probably going to be like a right click if you have a PC. So I'm going to insert one to the left, and then here I'm going to put email. Alright, and we're going to freeze these rows because as we go down, then we're not going to know what those headers are. So I'm going to hit edit, view, freeze rows, and we're going to do one row. So now as you scroll, those headers stay in the same place. So as I talk, everyone I speak with about anything, it does not have to be to do with Beachbody. It's just somebody that I'm starting a relationship with, somebody I'm having contact with every day. So I'll put in the date, and it just automatically fills that in for you. So I'm going to put Ashley, and ashley@gmail.com, and then Instagram is so then Twitter name, we're going to skip that one. Comments, so commented on just before and after photo. are you doing to lose weight? So that's not the best question, but that's going to give you, hopefully they will message you back on ending it with a question. So when it's the first date that I speak to somebody, then I just leave the last date of contact blank, and then a follow-up date. So I'm going to go back, let's see, I think once I type in a date, so we'll say 2/1, then it knows that this is a date column, and then from now on you should be able to double click, and then it's going to give you the option so you can actually see a calendar, and I'm going to change it to February 2nd, and the priority we can do 1. So this just means that I feel like she's a strong lead on Instagram, and it's somebody that I want to go back to her page and be sure to follow up with her, and you know, just check in and like her stuff, and just try to, you know, show her a little bit of love. Okay, so for the follow-ups, then we can set a reminder. You can, the ad reminders won't be there, so it'll be get add-ons, and then you can just search for reminder, and then you'll want to just download it. It'll look like this one, and it just adds it to your add-on. So now I'm going to hit get reminder, set up, and then we're going to tell it we're going to do it on the follow-up date, and then we're going to do send an email. It'll send an email to my Gmail account 1 day before, and you have several options. Okay, so I will get an email on February 2nd reminding me to follow up with Ashley. So for this form, for the contact sheet, I'm going to label this one social media contacts. Okay, so I'm going to hit the plus button there, and then it's going to give me another sheet. So this is still under my contact sheet, but I'll have 2. And then here I'll keep up with my team. So my challenge group is Operation Transformation. So here I'll do their name, their trying to think what all I need. I always have their Shakeology date, probably what they ordered, but their 30-day date. So the reason I do this, so I'll put Dustin since he just popped up on the screen. And then he ordered the 21-day fix challenge pack, and his Shakeology date is 1/1. So his 30 days will be up 1/30, and then I'm gonna set a reminder. So here, when do I want to like message him and ask him how he's liking Shakeology, and see if he is ready to upgrade to a coach membership so that he can continue getting that discount. So usually I give people at least 2 weeks. So we're going to say around 1/17 is when I needed to have contacted him. And then comments, we're going to say follow up on 1/17 to see if he wants coach upgrade. So we try to do this with everybody. As soon as I get somebody order, I'll go ahead and put all this information in, and that keeps us from forgetting about somebody, or forgetting to tell somebody that they can upgrade, so that they can save that $40 coach fee. So let's see, as they upgrade, then I'll say down here, and I'll put coach, and then we'll say yes because he's supposed to do that today. I usually won't do it until he does it. And then I fill it in with a blue just so that he looks different than everybody else, and I'm kind of focusing on the ones that I need to work on. So I think that's got it, like for the contact sheet. I can't think of anything else right now. I'm sure I probably will later, but we'll be able to kind of add some notes. But hopefully this will give you guys a good idea of how, you can from scratch create a spreadsheet, and it's called Google Sheets, just so you know. And you'll need those apps on your phone and on your iPad. Back to our Google Drive, and now we're going to create a form. So with forms, we can use this with lots of different things. We can use it to just get people's information, depending on if it's for free clean eating group, if it's for a challenge group, whatever it is, we can get their information, and this just makes it everything looks so much more professional. So we're going to go to form. And it looks so hard, but it's really not. So we're going to create a free clean eating group application. So, and then it's just got a place for our first question. So we're going to want their name, and we're going to do text. And we're going to make it required. Then we're going to add an item. The next one is going to be their email. And again, text required. Here we're going to go to paragraph text just so that we can learn a little bit more about them. And I usually make all of mine required because if I'm asking it, then I want them to answer it. Could probably be worded a little bit better. Paragraph text and required. The typical day of food look like for you, and we're going to do this one as a paragraph as well. And this just will give us a good idea of how foreign is the clean eating group going to be for them. That'll kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on how much help that they may need. Some people have already, been eating clean and kind of know how to do it. They just need that extra support. And some people are really coming from a place where they have no idea. Here we're going to do paragraph as well. And I think I'm finished. I mean, when I do mine, I always send them through the Coach app. I'm going to get their email from this form, and then I'm going to send them the email, which is going to have them make me their coach. So in this, I could also ask if I wanted to, if they have a coach already. Most of the people that I've dealt with don't, and if they do, then they really don't know that they do. So I haven't really found that question to be very helpful in the beginning. So anyway, this is how we'll create, a form, and the more you do this, the more you'll see, how this will help. Like, where can you use this in your business? Where can you modify and make this form work for you? I didn't go over when somebody fills out this form, you automatically get an email to your Gmail account that gives you the answers. Let's see. And here you can do a description. I'm not going to bore y'all with that. But, so I can change the theme. This is the theme that I use. It's just really simple, the blue background, and then, but I can customize it. And let's see. This background is the one that I usually change, and I just remove it and do gray. So that way it's still really clean looking. You can change the fonts and all kinds of stuff, but I just like to keep everything looking uniform, and the less that I change, the easier it is for everything to look the same. So I'm going to send the form, and here is where it gives me my URL for it, and I can just copy and paste. And then if I want to send it to somebody, I just copy and paste it into an email or into a Facebook message.